guys, welcome to my 32-week pregnancy update and what I got for my baby shower. I just thought I'd combine these two since it's only been a couple of weeks since I did my last pregnancy update, which is really weird for me because I normally don't get these done more than once a month. But I personally also love watching like the baby hauls, the pregnancy hauls, stuff like that. I think it's a lot of fun. I didn't get any footage from my baby shower. I just didn't think about it. It was 3 weeks ago now or something like that. I think it was not quite 30 weeks when I had it, which is kind of early for most people. But I had a friend who, my best friend wanted to be here for it, and she lives like 4 hours away, and she's also pregnant, so she's due 5 weeks before I am, which means that she was getting really close to not being able to travel. So she had her baby shower 3 weeks before mine, and then I had mine 3 weeks after hers so that she could be here. And yeah, it was really sweet that like we were able to prioritize being at each other's baby showers. This is her first kid, and it's really fun being pregnant at the same time as your best friend because we're pretty much going through all of this stuff together. Anyway, so I had my baby shower. We did a Totoro themed baby shower, and some of the gifts you'll see and stuff are Totoro themed as well. Our nursery is Totoro and Miyazaki themed nursery slash my daughter's bedroom. It'll be like a combined shared room between my son and my daughter. So I'm going to start with my 32-week update stuff. There's not a lot to update on. But yeah, I feel like I'm at the end of my pregnancy. And I don't know why, because I still have 2 months left to go. I think part of it's because I'm so convinced that I'm gonna go into labor early. And I don't know, like it's not a fear. It's not like I'm so scared of preterm labor. And I don't have any indicators that I would go into preterm labor. But I just keep feeling like there's no way I'm making it to 40 weeks. And it's not even an active thought. It's just something in the back of my head that keeps saying that, like, you're almost done. Like, you only have a couple weeks left. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And there's a very good likelihood that I will make it to 40 weeks or go past 40 weeks. So, like, there's no reason for me to think that. My biggest symptom the last couple weeks is just the sleep issues. Like, there are so many issues that keep me from sleeping. Last night was a lot better, but most nights are really, really difficult. I just don't get a lot of sleep. And there's several reasons for that. First of all, my cat is a pain in the butt and wakes me up at 1:30 every morning and then at 5:30 every morning, sometimes more than that during the course of the night. My husband is normally up by 5:30 to get ready for work, depending on what time he goes to work, because it changes a little bit. And I think she's just so used to his schedule that she wakes me up now if he gets to sleep in an hour later or if it's his day off. She still wakes me up at 5:30 every day. Not him. She doesn't wake him up. She wakes me up. And she tries to chew on my phone cord, and she bites my nose, and she chews on my fingers. It's so strange. But she wakes me up, and as soon as I'm awake, I have to pee. Peeing is another thing. I pee at least twice during the night, which I never had with my daughter. When I was pregnant with my daughter, sometimes I would pee during the night, but I could usually make it to the morning before I'd have to pee. And now, like, I can't hold it. I went to bed last night, and an hour after I went to bed, I wasn't actually asleep yet, but an hour after I went to bed, I had to pee. So I got up and I peed. And then I woke up again. That was at like 11:30. I woke up again at like 1:30 and had to pee. And I didn't. I was like, no, I'm just going to stay in bed. I'm too tired. I don't want to get up. And I had bad dreams about having to pee until I got up at like 5:30, 4:30, something like that to pee. Because my body felt like it had to go, and so it was in my subconscious telling me that I needed to wake up and go to the bathroom. It was so uncomfortable. I have never had to pee this much in my life, And that's during the hours when I'm not drinking a bunch of water. Like, I'll occasionally sip water during the night, but I don't typically, but I'm not guzzling water like I am during the day. And yeah, I pee way more than that during the day too. It's such an annoying symptom because I never had that with my daughter. And so to have that this time, it frustrates me. The other issues I'm having with sleep are I have heartburn during the night. If I lay down, I'll start to feel a burning sensation no matter what I eat. It's not always bad, particularly if I'm active right before I go to bed and then I lay down, which makes a lot of sense. But I can eat small meals and totally like benign, bland foods, and still it's like the activity and the position that causes the heartburn a whole lot more than the foods I'm eating. And acid reflux, and sometimes it gets like really bad. Sometimes it's just a little bit of heartburn, but that does keep me up some nights. I'm also still having bad dreams. Not every night, but my dreams, much like early in pregnancy, they're very, very vivid. Like, they feel very real, and they play on my emotions a lot. So it's stuff that like I'm dealing with in real life. It might not even be like really difficult stuff, just like normal everyday stuff, but seems much more dramatic and emotional in my dream, or is like playing on those fears and stresses in my mind, I guess. So that kind of keeps me up too, or it doesn't really keep me up, but it makes me feel much less rested when I wake up from a dream like that. One of the main issues with sleeping is pain. I am just in pain so frequently now. My back hurts all the time. My lower back, my upper back, my shoulders. I just get so achy no matter what position I sleep in. And I have a tendency to move a lot during my sleep. And I will frequently roll to my back and then wake up on my back and have to roll myself back over. Laying on your back late in pregnancy causes a lot of stress on your back and a lot of back pain. And so I know that that's what's causing it. But then when I roll out of that position, I'm really sore. And the only position that makes it not painful is laying on my back, which only makes it worse. So it's just like this catch-22 of subconsciously, or while I'm sleeping, rolling to my back and then waking up and having to roll off of my back, and then I'm really sore the next day. And then the other two things that are keeping me up, I don't wake up with them, but it makes falling asleep a lot harder, and that is I've been having a lot of nesting feelings, which is not a bad thing, but it hits me a lot in the evenings because I think I get this second like burst of energy late in the afternoon, and I just want to like clean and organize everything. And once I start to be active, it's really hard to slow myself down and stop. And if I haven't been active enough, then I have a hard time falling asleep because I just have these intense urges to get up and do something productive and take care of things. And that's partly why I'm doing this like haul today, is because I just want to start getting all the laundry washed, everything put where it goes. I'm organizing the nursery right now, and when I go to bed and the house is quiet and my daughter's asleep, I want to clean. And then with that as well, I have a lot of excitement. Like, I will just lay there and think about how excited I am to have my son. And that's something I didn't really have with my daughter either, which probably sounds bad. I don't remember being excited to have her. Like, I was excited to have a kid. But I was so happy being pregnant the first time around. I was so focused on the actual pregnancy and giving birth that I didn't really take time to think about what life would be like with a baby. And I think now that I've experienced that and know what it's like to have a little baby and remember all of the fun stuff that goes along with those growing stages, I've been cleaning through pictures and videos on our computer think that's part of the nesting thing. I just want to like clean anything I can. So I'm cleaning off the hard drive on our laptop and looking through all of these videos and pictures of my daughter when she's a month old, 3 months old, 6 months old, 9 months old. I mean, I have stuff on there, I think, every day of her life since she was born practically. And it makes me so excited to get to do that again. And so I'll just lay awake in bed excited to hold my son and to cuddle him and to see my daughter with him. And yeah, so it makes falling asleep really hard because I can't. It's like going to bed the night before you take a vacation and you're just like so excited and anxious and like want to prepare for it, and it feels just like that, except 10 times more so because you also have hormones going on in your body. That's really it for 32 weeks, is just all of those sleep issues. Everything else is pretty normal. I did get asked by somebody if I have any like TMI or embarrassing symptoms through my pregnancy, and I don't get very easily embarrassed, especially in pregnancy, because especially having been through it before, like I know so much of this is just like, yep, that's a normal part of pregnancy. Like you just sort of accept it and move on. They don't seem embarrassing to me, but technically, yes. I mean, like I have been much gassier this pregnancy than I am normally. Anytime I eat anything, I get really gassy. I haven't had too much else. A little bit of constipation, but not like anything major, especially for like some pregnant ladies who have such a hard time with constipation, and I don't struggle that much with it. Occasionally it hits me, but that's about it. The only other thing I can think of that's like embarrassing or TMI, I guess is more what this would be considered, is I have I have a lot of cervical mucus. I don't remember that being so much a thing in my first pregnancy. This time it's not fun. Like you just feel sort of gooey all the time. Isn't that a great adjective? That's TMI, I would say. And it is totally normal, like with all of your hormones. Also, because my other symptom I should probably mention is that he is definitely lower than he was. I think he's definitely dropped to an extent. I don't think he's like engaged like he will be toward the end of pregnancy, but he's definitely lower than he was, and that can cause a lot more cervical mucus as well. But yeah, I can definitely feel a lot more activity like way down low. It's kind of painful, that like pressure. It makes it a lot easier to breathe. Like I have spent a lot of this pregnancy having to like stretch out because he's so high up that it's not just like I have shortness of breath, but like it's painful to breathe. I feel like I can't get a deep breath, and when I try to breathe in, it hurts because there's like such a pressure on your lungs. And that's starting to go away, which is one of my signs that he's moving downward. Like I said, I can feel him a lot lower as well. I don't know if I look lower. I'm gonna do a belly shot at the end of this, and I'll take some pictures because I want to compare what I looked like at 32 weeks with my daughter and with him, because I think I've been carrying him higher than I carried my daughter, but he's definitely lower down now. And I know that like that can change, like they can move back up later in pregnancy after they drop, and kind of drop a few times. And like I said, I don't think he's like engaged yet. Normally babies become engaged in the abdomen only like a few weeks before you go into labor, and I've heard that actually happens earlier with first time pregnancies, which was surprising to me, but I've heard that from 2 different places now, that you drop earlier with your first pregnancy than with subsequent pregnancies. But I definitely wasn't dropped with my daughter at 32 weeks, and he is definitely lower. That's about it for any sort of like symptoms or anything this week. We did hire our doula, who is our birth instructor, teacher for birth boot camp classes. She's a wonderful lady So we're gonna have like a doula meeting with her next month, and I'm really excited about that because I just think it'll help me and it will help my husband a lot. The next video I plan on doing is why we chose a natural birth and why we're going with midwives and a doula over the hospital. My first birth was at the hospital, so I kind of want to go over all of that. And I'm really excited though. Like I said, it's not a cheap choice to make. Doulas can cost quite a bit of money, definitely not covered by insurance. Thank goodness we just got a tax return, and so we were able to put that money aside for her. But yeah, it just was something that I really feel would be beneficial. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, on to what I got for my baby boy. Yes. The first thing I got from my mama was my diaper bag. And this is just, it's like all folded up here. This was just like one from Amazon. It's not like designer or anything. The brand is Ruvalino? Ruvalino? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Sure, why not? And it is designed to be a diaper bag. I don't really care for like the printed diaper bags. I know people swear by like, what are they called? Like the Juju Bean bags, or what was the one that was like really big last time I was pregnant? I don't remember the brand now. But they're all very like, I don't know, they look like diaper bags, and I just didn't care for that. I know that now like backpack diaper bags are becoming a really big thing. I just wanted something really neutral. And what I used for my last diaper bag is super torn up, so I had to go with something new. But it's got like an outer pocket and some inner pockets and things. It came with a changing pad, which I will probably never use. And when I'm not carrying a diaper bag for little ones anymore, it'll be a nice like overnight bag or something, and I can use it again later without it seeming too diaper baggy, I guess. And that'll probably be what I pack my hospital bag in, or my birthing center bag. Just that, I'm hoping. I hope I don't overpack beyond that. That's my goal. We only got a few outfits, which is fine. The first one we got is this little Denver Broncos like sleep sack. We live in Colorado, and both sides of my family, my husband's family and my family, huge Broncos fans. I am not like that into football, but like for Gestalt, I would say that I'm into Broncos. Not into. I root for the Broncos every year. My dad probably would like this gift a whole lot more than me. But I think it's really cute. And it came with these little booties, and which I think is kind of weird because it's a sleep sack. It came with booties and this little hat that has a Bronco on it. So that's a cute little outfit. The next outfits that I got, these were ones I actually registered for. They are by Touched by Nature, which is an organics brand. I've just found this on Amazon. It was on my registry on there. And this one has a little fox. And these foxes in this little striped shirt with the pocket. These ones are in 3 to 6 months. So I'm going to take these off the hangers as I go so I can actually wash clothes and get them ready for when my little boy is here. And then I will feel like I've done something productive today. So this fox set was from my best friend, and she also got me this little pair of pants, which she also got for her little boy. We had just been talking about the fact that we had like no pants for our kids. We had onesies, but not a lot of pants. And so she got us each a pair of newborn pants to go with onesies. It's so cute. And the next set of onesies I got are from the same brand, the same 3-pack, except this one has a hedgehog and says Sharp Little Guy. How stinking cute is that? And these ones are also 3 to 6 months. so it'll be a little while before he's in these, but that'll be perfect for like late summer, early fall here. And one of my sisters-in-law got me these two shirts. And this one is an 18-month shirt, and the other one is 2T, 24 months, I think. 2T. So it'll be a little while before he fits in these. But oh my goodness, I am so in love with these. I got too excited. She also got me a Where the Wild Things Are book to go with these shirts. So it was kind of a themed gift. But look at this sweater, guys. His little mouth unzips to show his teeth. Is that not the cutest thing? If this were in my size, I would wear it. Those are the only clothes we got. Besides, we got this little pack of socks. 6 pairs of socks. And we also got a pack of mittens, which are also sort of like foresty. These ones have foxes on them, and trees and stripes. And these ones are by Gerber. I rarely use these with my daughter, but I probably could have. I just never really had them, / kind of felt guilty putting them on her, but we'll see. Maybe I'll use them this time. I got a set of Burt's Bees washcloths, just 3 little organic cotton washcloths, and I got another pack of washcloths that are, it's a 24 pack. I thought they were Gerber, but maybe they're not. Nope, Cribmates. 24 pack of washcloths from Cribmates. So we have lots of washcloths, which is good because for some reason we seem to always run out of washcloths. Even now, like with a 2-year-old, I just can never find clean washcloths. We have these cute little towels. This one has the hood on it. Little bears. My husband and I are very into, maybe it's just me. I want to say my husband and I, maybe just mostly me. Really into the bears, but you know, foresty things, so of course I am. And a set of Parents' Choice receiving blankets. Let me see if we can see the patterns on there, which are cute. I have no boyish blankets, so I'm excited about these. We got some toiletries, so we got this Honest Company all-purpose balm. I used this stuff with my daughter, and I love it. It's got sunflower, olive, and coconut oil, shea butter. I know it's got calendula and a bunch of other stuff, but it doesn't have lanolin in it. It doesn't have mineral oil, petroleum, parabens, phthalates, or synthetic fragrances. So it's super natural. And honestly, this just worked really, really well on her skin. Like, whether it was a diaper rash or just any other sort of rash or dry skin, we would put this on her and it would clear up like everything. I would put it on my own stuff, my own like dry skin and stuff like that, and it was always super helpful. So I highly recommend this stuff. I got Burt's Bees shampoo and wash, and then I also got, I've never tried this brand before, but it smells really, really good. The Baby Bum shampoo and wash, and then the Everyday Lotion by them as well. I love the packaging on this. Like, this is so cute. Also, it smells like coconuts, so I'm kind of in love with it just because it smells like coconuts. I got hangers for days. 4 packs of hangers, which is good. We have some baby hangers, but they're all pink, so it'll be nice to have a nice neutral color. I got these boppy covers, or it's one boppy cover that's reversible. It's got whales on one side and anchors on the other. I have a boppy, and I used it all the time with my daughter, but the only cover I have for it is pink and like fluffy, and I really just wanted a normal cover. These ones are the ones that are like waterproof or whatever. They wipe off really easily. This thing, I'm so happy I own now. It's not actually in here because my daughter's been using it every night, but it's a noise machine by Skip Hop. Its stomach lights up, and also it projects stars and a moon on the ceiling, and she loves it. It does have a timer on it too, so I can turn a timer on and it turns off by itself after a while, and I don't have to like run it for forever. It also helps me time, like if I turn it on for her when she's in quiet time, it helps me know, like I'll turn it on for an hour, and when it shuts off, I'll know that she's been in there for an hour, because half the time I can't remember when I put her down anymore because pregnancy brain. But yeah, we got it for my son, but my daughter loves it, so I'm really glad we own it for both of them. This is another thing that we already have in use, which is our monitor. I did not have a monitor of any kind with my daughter. I didn't think I needed one. This time my husband and I were like, let's just register for a cheap one. This was like the cheapest one. It's just VTech. But it works pretty well, decently well. Well enough to hear when she wakes up or what's going on in her room. So it's been really handy to have. I don't really like the kind that are like the video ones or the really nice ones. Partly because that feels a little overprotective to me, and partly because I know that there's like, they've been hacked before, and that sort of weirds me out. I just don't feel like I need to know that badly what's going on in the room unless I need to hear my child waking up. We got wipes and wipes and wipes and wipes. So this is the kind we typically use, the like Huggies Natural Care ones. I didn't get any diapers, which is a little funny to me. I have some that my sister-in-law gave me from when her son was little and he outgrew like the newborn in size 1. So we have some of that, and then we'll just start stocking up by ourselves on different sizes for babies. My sister-in-law gave me a nose Frida, which we had one of these with my daughter. This is a product that I highly, highly recommend. And for most people who have not used one, this sounds really weird. My mom was asking about it because she was like, I don't understand how this is appealing, but it's a lot cleaner than using like the bulb. You have a lot more control over it. You know if you're getting anything out. You know how much suction is being applied. It all comes apart and cleans out. It has replacement filters that you can put in it, and nothing gets like to your mouth. You're not sucking stuff up into your mouth, which is what a lot of people think it is, but it's not. We lost a piece of this for my daughters, and so I'm glad we have another one. Next things are a couple of toys. So my best friend got me a little fox. What is this? Like a car seat toy. When you pull it down, it plays music. Gosh, it goes forever. She's the one that gave me the fox onesies as well. We both kind of have a thing for foxes, and so it was like the perfect little themed gift from her. And then she also got me these teethers, which are by Hi Baby Moment. Hi Baby Moment. So these are made of wood and fabric. I'm sorry, this is not so stinking cute, the rainbow and the cloud. And then this one has like a grayscale and a little owl on it. And I've heard great things about teethers like these, and I love that they're all natural. I think that's just about it. Oh, my mom also got me these for the nursery. They're pillow cases, so we're gonna put pillows in them and put them around their room. My daughter will probably sleep with them in her crib, but also I thought they would be cute just kind of thrown around the room in a couple different places, so my daughter can sit in there and play or read or whatever. She loves pillows and loves blankets, so I'm excited about these. I just have to get the actual pillow forms to go in them. We've got Cat Bus, and we've got a Soot Sprite, we've got Totoro, and we've got another little Totoro with a little Soot Sprite. But yeah, my mom got me those for the nursery. And then I have a couple of other things that are already set up in the nursery that are bigger, so I'll put in some footage of those and how we're using those in our nursery as well. This is the first piece of something large that we got, and it's just a simple toy chest type deal from Target. I can't remember what the brand is now. I think it's their Cloud Island brand or whatever it is. Their like new brand that they carry for kids. But it's got handles on the side, and it's like a gosh, I can't think straight today. It magnetizes or whatever. It has magnets to hold it down. It's full of my daughter's stuffed animals and dolls right now. But I really like it because it's sturdy enough that like my daughter can actually like sit on it and it doesn't fall apart, but it folds up flat and it's not huge. And so that's been really handy to have. And pardoning the major mess that is in this closet right now. This is the other major piece of furniture that my friend got for me. It was on my registry. I'm trying to move these closet doors out of the way. I think we're gonna remove these closet doors. But it's just one of those like cubicle organizers, and then we also registered for the cubes that are in it right now. So there's 8 of them because we've got a couple more up there. So some of them have toys in them, and some of them have like blankets and extra baby stuff, and then as you can see, we're putting like some other toys in the extra block things. Yes, so not entirely sure how we're going to utilize this overall, but it's a really great storage. And like I said, I think we're going to remove the closet doors from the closet and have this open. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my mom did also get me, it's in the wash right now, so I can't show it to you. But she got me this really cute wrap dress thing. It's like a multi-wear. I think it's like 18 plus ways to wear this dress, and I'll put in the brand and kind of what it looks like, some of the different styles. I wore it to church, which is why it's in the wash. And she also got me a like high-waist belt to go with it, both of which are sold at a company that my sister sells stuff for called I Thought of You. And they're all handmade by women in other countries, so it's a company basically based around employing women, particularly in like third world countries, to help them learn a trade, learn a skill, and earn money, fair trade products. So they have a lot of like jewelry, and I think they have like sunglasses, they have these dresses, and the belt that I got. Lots of really cute stuff. So I'll put that in the description box so you can check that out because they have some really cute stuff. So that was like a special gift for me from my mom that wasn't just for baby. And that's it for this one. I'm going to go ahead and do a belly shot, and then next week, let's pretend like it'll be next week, I'll put up a video of, I think my birth center thing, why I chose a birth center. I might also do a video of the things that I bought for baby, because I did sort of a haul after all of this to get the rest of the stuff on my registry that I really wanted / needed. But it's not all here yet because I registered on Amazon, and so a lot of the things I had to order in, and they'll be arriving over the next like 4 or 5 days, so hopefully I can get that recorded as well. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video, whatever it ends up being. Bye.